still no. It's mostly them. I just need to be like, alright, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm good.
Shit, I'm sliding off this goddamn stove. This is Faith-Amina with We Talk Art 101. Today we're going to be doing a discussion about Kanye West. Before we go any further, I have these lovely people with me, and they're going to introduce who they are. If we can start with, who wants to go first?
Is it okay to do that?
Yes.
Alright, fine, I'll start first.
Okay.
I'm Tiara, 26. My Twitter handle is Victorian Jedi. Follow me on Twitter.
Steven, 27. My Instagram is Steven.Tana.
What do you do?
Well, I'm in design and fashion.
Next, please.
I'm Jordan, 24, photographer. And my Instagram is Teen Cuddy. My kid Cuddy, but Teen.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Charles. I run a marketing page at the Black Dog Funny. Follow me.
And what's going on? It's your man Braden, and you can follow me at Braden CJ, and I'm a videographer.
Why are you so shy? Are you sometimes?
I'm sometimes.
Yeah.
I can be sometimes.
I'm
But
always Kanye West fan. Now
am I a supporter? Am I, you know what I'm saying? Am I for his well-being? Yeah.
Okay. So, what's your favorite song of Kanye?
That's hard.
It's hard.
Oh, it's plenty. You go back.
Yeah. I mean, what you want? You want the old Kanye? You want the
What's
new
your
Kanye?
favorite? Number one.
Just one?
There is no
Top of
order,
the top,
no
just
order.
one.
Of course.
First thing that comes to my
What's the
mind
first thing that comes
flashing
to mind?
lights.
Flashing lights?
Nah, flashing lights?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good morning.
It would have to be.
I'd probably say Good Life, if I had to pick one.
Oh yeah, that was a good big.
I like Blood on the Leaves. Jesus was my favorite Kanye album. So
What?
again, Jesus was
Get
my
up, I
favorite
get
Kanye
down.
album.
Get up, I get down. I don't know that's the actual words, the actual title. I remember that song with him and Jay-Z on it.
Yeah, I do. I don't know what it's called though. Oh, but if we can put something Watch the Throne,
Ooh.
Niggas and Curses, my favorite song too.
You put on anything on my dark twisted fantasy.
Oh
I
my
would go
gosh,
with
that's like-
definitely. I suck at titles, y'all. But what's the one with Rick Ross and
Devil in the Dress or something.
Devil? Yeah, Devil in the Red Dress. Yeah. That shit's like that.
You know what I didn't like? I didn't like my
Really?
What?
Are you not?
That's the only one I actually like.
What?
What?
You ain't like Runaway?
Nah.
I had to think about it real quick
I
because
didn't
I
even
knew she
realize
wasn't
that.
talking about Runaway.
I didn't like the video.
You didn't like the video?
I didn't like the
Videos?
video. I didn't like none of that.
Wow.
Why not?
You ain't like Runaway?
Why?
I told you, I like my music ignorant. So, like...
That was pretty ignorant, though.
I mean, no, it was about, like, you know... That was not an ignorant song. Like, it just... I mean, just because I don't like it don't mean I thought it was a bad song. I just did not like it. It didn't fit my aesthetic, so... Like, if when the song came up on the album, I was clicking that.
Oh, okay.
I think it did pretty... I think it did justice for, like, the 19-year-old kid at the time.
What's worse?
I mean,
Pain or the hangover?
Asshole.
I mean, like I said, just because I don't like something doesn't mean I think it's a bad song. It just does not fit my aesthetic. So,
Not gonna listen to it. You just X it out. So with the whole controversy that's going on with Kanye right now, how are you guys feeling about him? Is it still the same from
I love
first?
Kanye
Yeah, it
more.
might be
Even
I'm not
more.
I
So
mean,
you love him more. We
Yeah.
have one person who just added, and I would like for you to say your name, age, and what you do.
My name's Kristen. I'm 28. I'm a teacher, and I blog sometimes. And
Social
lots of
media.
video mom. I'm not.
If anybody ever comments on anything about her, I would delete your comment
And
and block. All right. So back to the. So you didn't get the answer, but what's your favorite Kanye West song?
I don't have a favorite song. The album, My Dark Twisted beautiful fantasy is like the greatest album that ever existed. It's amazing. I still listen to it on shuffle with Ye. I just put them together. So it's fantastic.
Okay.
That does go well.
It goes really well.
I'll give
They
you
blend.
that. Definitely.
The last question we ended up on was, are you guys still Kanye West fans with the whole controversy that's going on with him?
Yeah.
I said I was even more of a fan.
More of a fan, not much of a fan, still.
I'm still a fan, for sure.
He definitely is testing us. He's definitely testing some
Yeah,
loyalty.
it's not always easy, but
Yeah.
Kanye's always been crazy.
I'm loyal. I do.
I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like he's being loyal. I just don't feel like whatever he said affected my opinion of him.
I'm not really a fan anymore.
That's true.
I'm just kind of like, I respect his music. He's definitely still a musical genius to me, but I'm not a fan of him. And I'm not a fan of his performance art or whatever he thinks he's doing. I think it's just stupid, so I'm kind of falling back. But I did listen to the album because I think his music is on another level. And I want to see what he has to offer the earth. But when it comes to just him and his statements other than music, he's doing too much.
So, Chris, you were saying he's not a great celebrity?
He's not a good celebrity. I mean, he might be making money from it by being married to Kim Kardashian, but like, he's just not a good celebrity. He's not a good role model in terms of like someone that I aspire to have the same opinions as, but I do really enjoy his music. I like his artistry. I like his music videos. I've liked him since 106 in Park when he was explaining the 2 Jesus Walks videos. Like, he's incredible, but I don't want to hear what he has to say about Donald Trump.
See, I'm on a different opinion. I'm on the exact opposite of that. I think he's a great role model. Because I don't think you should conform to whatever society says you know, the most popular opinion. And you should aspire to have your own opinion. And if it's not popular, it's not popular. So fuck that. Like, you know, and that for me, that's why I was even more of a great Kanye fan. Because I was like, wow, like in this political climate, people want you to hate Donald Trump. But if you don't hate Donald Trump, so what? Like, that's your opinion. We live in America. You can support Donald Trump if you want to support Donald Trump. Like, you know, you can say whatever you want to say. And like, for me, as long as it's not, you know, homophobic, misogynistic, you know, and that line, you can have an opinion about whatever you want to have an opinion about. And I like the fact when people have unpopular opinion, when people are bold enough to say their unpopular opinion. So that for me, that's why I was even a bigger Kanye fan. I was like, okay, like, I'm with you, because I may not support your opinion, but I do support the fact that you have an opinion that is separate from the masses.
Anybody think that's a good statement? How y'all feel about that statement?
I do, because I feel like, well, I was a Kanye fan up until, like, even when he first did this Donald Trump shit in 2016, it was like, damn, bro, what are you doing? Like, he had enough tokens with me that it was like, all right, okay. You know, I just came from a fucking concert. All right, I'm chilling right now. Like, you said what you said, but okay. And it's been like he was out of the picture for a little bit, so then it was like, okay, where's Kanye, basically, because he wasn't dropping nothing. All you saw was him in like those, I'm not gonna lie, the clothes were bummy. Like, he looked like he was just chilling. Like, I don't know.
You know what's so funny? I bought a shirt from Forever 21. It was $10. It looked like something came off the
for $200 for a shirt that looks like you got
I thought you was about to say you bought
times.
the actual clothing from the
No,
line.
it was a shirt with a bunch of holes in it and looking like it came off the Yeezus line.
Yeah.
It was $10.
And you don't even hear about that anymore. So it's like,
Because he flopped.
yeah, that's why he was a dead so
You know, but celebrities be buying his stuff. The masses don't, but the celebrities buy his stuff.
But saying that to say, leading up to this, like,
I
this
feel like
is
only
new,
his family buys his
but it's crazy right now. I think so. He's wilding out with what he said, and I don't agree with anything Donald Trump stands for. So I can separate him making like 3 good albums now from what he said, because I don't have to fuck with Donald Trump to like the music though. Because he didn't mention Trump in any of the songs. Like, he didn't mention that shit. He didn't mention it in his album and with the Cuddy and the Ye joint. They didn't mention that at all. And the Cuddy and Ye joint was right.
Straight
You like that, right?
It was really good.
It was good. Like, I like that. And I'm a big Kid Cudi fan. So, like, it was what I needed to hear. So whatever he said up to that point was like, all right. chill, nigga. I'm gonna listen to this, and I'm not gonna listen to you. If that makes sense.
You're gonna listen to his art, not the actual person.
Yeah, because every headline nowadays is mainly clickbait, so it's not like it's main anything.
I feel like that's okay. Because when Kanye said whatever he said, I was like, I wrote a Facebook status, and I was like, I gotta be the only person who don't give a fuck about what Kanye talking about. Like, and I really don't. Like I said, as long as it's not misogynistic, homophobic, and that line of, thought, what the fuck am I Kanye talking about? Like, I'm gonna still listen to your album. I'm gonna still probably go to your concerts. And at the end of the day, it is what it is.
They go on tour. I'm
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about what Kanye talking about.
So do you
look Kanye? This is my validation.
do you feel like Kanye is setting himself up for presidency?
Oh yeah.
Hey, man, you know what?
Yeah.
I thought about this. I was like, would I vote for Kanye? You know what? Probably not.
Probably not.
At first, I gave it a serious thought. I was like, because Donald Trump is the president, anybody can be president. But
Kanye
but now, now that I'm really realizing what it actually takes to be president, I'm probably not.
He's not. If he's having mental breakdowns with his music shit,
I'm probably
he will
not
not be able to do
Kanye.
that presidency shit.
Hey,
He might kill himself.
The only thing
going to war with China.
Right. Like shit, it would be something like that. Like, bro, you gotta chill. Like, he's too unstable.
The only reason why I would.
I'm a superhero. It's my superpower. It's like, calm down.
Wait a minute.
Take
Okay.
it easy. You should go back on your meds. Maybe.
Right.
Let's talk about it.
Consider it, yo. Like, don't rule it out completely. Come on.
What's your favorite Kanye West song or his new album?
All mine.
Yikes!
All mine.
Raise your hand if you listen to the album. How about that? To the whole album, all 7. Okay. What's your
It's only
favorite?
7.
Some people say
I haven't got to it yet.
All mine is my favorite song.
All Mine is your favorite.
Ghost Town.
Yikes.
Whichever,
Ghost Town.
I don't know where he disagreed.
Oh, is it the track where he just drank?
Wait.
What song is that?
Gay?
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's like he possibly was, but it's not the
Okay,
right
yeah,
It
enough.
was definitely.
Wait.
Well,
What did you say?
Mike wrote on the Yikes or helped the Yikes in some way, but they left it off the album. So if he did this him on Yikes, I'm just.
How does the song go?
I don't remember what the line go. I just remember the line go. Too close to snipe you, too rich to fight you. Something. Calm down, get light skinned, then you drop.
I'm always for light
Oh,
skin.
that could be anyone.
Good for you.
I'm always for light skin this, so I like it.
Yeah.
Any light skin man. No, they didn't listen, and I'm not a Kanye West fan, so I definitely didn't listen.
I didn't hear it.
I heard it in a car when we went to Philly, but I can't remember.
I turned it off. He didn't seem to like it.
I didn't know.
You hate that when you play music for people?
She was
I hate
reacting.
that
I was
too,
like,
right?
I'm some crazy, just like no.
So who's listening to the new Cudi and Kanye? This these two. How do you guys feel about the album as a whole?
That's the best one.
Together or in general?
And I'm not saying it lightly. I get this. Kanye sounds better on this one. The beats are better, and Kid Cudi sounds great. Like it's
Kanye is the best one out of the 3
yeah, out of
released.
Daytona and out of and I fuck with Daytona.
Wait.
Out of
What?
Out
He's
of
saying out of the 3, Daytona,
and
Kids
Kids
See
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Oh,
Kids See
Daytona
Ghosts
was
is the best.
Pusha T, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, I won't say it's like hands above, but it's good. I like it more.
How did you feel about it, Chris?
I think Kids See Ghosts is really good. I really like Kid Cudi's Honey. And the first song, it was like, who was that? Was that Kid Cudi? It was just him.
Kanye.
It was Kanye. They made the beat with their voices.
He just made like he was just
That-
making.
that sounds
Making sounds. He was
Like
just
with
making
his voice.
sounds.
And it sounds like what? But
I'm
like,
excited
yeah.
now.
Like you know how Michael Jackson was like da 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 da.
Yes.
Like he was doing that, but like more. And the
More,
beat was
like,
I'm
yeah.
excited now.
It
Oh my
was
god, I
good.
gotta listen to it now.
It was a good
Yeah.
album. And it wasn't the greatest Kid Cudi album, but it was definitely one of the better because
It had to be
I don't
better
really
than that
like
because
Kid
that album
Cudi.
was trash.
I don't like Kid Cudi off drugs, which is not a nice thing to say, but me not liking it
What
doesn't
was the
make it
album?
at all.
What was the album? No, what was the album that Kid Cudi had solo dolo? When that was Man on the Moon. I love that album.
And there was Man on the Moon too. Then there was like Indie Cut.
But the one that he just came out recently before.
Passion, Pain, and Demons.
Yeah, no. No Kid Cudi.
So,
Good song.
this without Kanye being here as a whole, with everything that comes along with Kanye, how do you think we would be in society? Like,
I don't know. It would be terrible because there would be no blueprint. I don't know what I would do without Kanye, but he needs to do more. He needs to do better. Because he's
in
like,
what aspects?
he's on an incline right now.
Okay.
Like, he was like doing,
Decline.
I mean, the decline. He's on a decline right now. Like, he was doing a lot, and now he's just doing stuff. And I mean, the stands and the fans are going to rock with him because they're coming from a positive perspective. But objectively, he's not really doing much for the culture. And I feel like as a musical genius that's black, you got to do more. It's like, not to segue or go on a tangent, but like Obama, like, he was black. I feel like he should have did more. Even though he was dope, I just feel like he should have did more.
Right.
I feel like if there wasn't a Kanye, it wouldn't be like a lot more things accepted. Like you can kind of see like people kind of following, not necessarily following his style, but going along the trend. Like
If there was no Kanye at all.
I feel like Kanye is one person, and I feel like hip hop is the most listened to genre in the world, and nobody knew that. But it's the most listened to genre in the world, and I kind of feel like without Kanye, there would just been somebody else step into his place. There are a million producers who are just as great as Kanye who don't even have his, his like cloud, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like without Kanye, the world would still turn. It would be no different. We would still be in this exact same spot. Now, if somebody got the same opinions as Kanye, who knows? But as far as music-wise, there are a bunch of different producers who are just as brilliant as Kanye. So I don't think, you remove Kanye from the equation, Jay-Z would have found somebody else to produce the blueprint. It probably would still been just as good as Jay-Z. And that's how I feel. Because, Travis Scott is an amazing producer who rivals Kanye, to be honest. You got Metro Boomin, who's, a really good producer, and who produces, like, cheap albums? Young Chop. Young Chop is a good producer. Beethoven is a good producer. So I'm like, you have all these people who are really good. Like, you take Kanye out of the equation and the hip hop world still turns. So, like, that's
TV, you seem like you about to say something.
Young Chop is cool. But
he's down here. Kanye's not the world's best producer.
Basically,
he's not the world's best producer.
He's not the world's best
But
producer.
to say
But
best
he
would
hit
make it an opinion.
milestones.
So maybe
I didn't say, but I'm
He
just
hit
saying,
milestones
I'm
in
just
terms
saying.
of sampling music. He pushed the
You
genre
know how
forward.
What I'm saying is, without Kanye, there would have been somebody else to fill that spot. There would have been another
It would have been a whole
producer
different
to come up
movement.
and
different.
solidify that spot. Like, you can't
We would look
say,
different.
oh, Kanye
We would look
is
It still would have been the
I
biggest genre still, but it wouldn't look like how
I mean,
It
like I
would've been more
said, I got your
Swiss
opinion, I got my
beats, just
opinion. I feel
Swizz,
like
right,
somebody else would just
like
throw that
Kanye
spot.
took what Swiss and Just Blaze wanted to be and like took
Right.
off with that.
it would have been more bars.
I mean, well, like I said, y'all got
Yeah,
your opinion.
It would have been more
Y'all
like
got your
traditional
opinion, I
hip
got my
hop.
opinion.
Exactly.
I think
Kanye
Kanye
hip hop.
moved me crazy.
Traditional hip hop.
Mediocre bar flow.
Yeah,
That's the genre.
Ye made it so
We
much
still be-
less necessary to rap
Him and
better
Zaytoven.
with
It's-
the music,
it's
like
exactly.
with the production value and everything. You don't have
Exactly.
to rap that well.
Exactly.
On a
Him
Kanye.
and Zaytoven.
That matters.
So how do you feel, Chris?
I can't speak for the world. I can speak for myself. And Kanye West is the greatest music artist, rapper to me. He's the one who got me into hip hop. I keep bringing up 106 in Park because it's ingrained in my mind. When I saw him talking about Jesus Walks, because I wasn't the biggest fan of Through the Wire, like it didn't speak to me. But Jesus Walks, I went to Catholic school. Oh my God, a rapper making a song all about Jesus, and I'm young and corny. I loved it. So when I listened to The College Dropout and every album since then, it changed what hip hop and what rap meant for me. It changed how I feel about production value. I'm not going to listen to a rapper or anybody. I don't want to listen to things that don't have great production value. I don't want to listen to beats that maybe don't have a sample today. I love a good sample. So Kanye West defined what hip hop was for me, which is not the way it is for the world, absolutely not. But me, I love it. I love him. I don't like everything that he says, but every album he's released, except for these. I
Yes.
really love
That's not good.
I love every other album that he made, and Jesus had great production value. But is it my favorite? I think it's definitely here, way down there.
What about you?
I'm kind of like Chris in the same genre as far as like he shaped me as a person as far as like dressing. Like I got a lot of fashion from Kanye and I made it my own, but like that was like the root. Like I thought he dressed really dope, but like no, I can't afford it.
Just shut up, down. I can't afford that shit.
Afford it. I can't justify spending that much money on that much money. Yeah, fashion wise, musically, yeah, like his early stuff. Like I love Good Life, Graduation was like, but yeah, like I like his work. Like he made it so much where like his fashion and music touched me to a point that I was like, okay, this guy is the shit to me. Like usually like you may look at somebody else for this or somebody else for this or somebody else for this. But he was all of that, and I was like, all right, cool, because I grew up in a religious household, so I wasn't exposed to that at a young age. I had to go out and find a lot of who I was. Like, okay, I'm not, I into this church shit, but I'm trying to be myself. Like, my friends don't do this. I'm trying to see what's cool, what's popping. And Kanye was that for me. So, yeah, currently now that I wouldn't, like, knowing him so deeply as far as, like, being invested in going to concerts and stuff, I understood, well, I didn't understand that slavery shit. Like, that was out of pocket. I would never say that shit. Never. Don't ever say that shit. But I could see what he meant as far as like mental slavery too, because 400 years is a long time, and it's like how she mentioned the Haiti thing. Of course, it would have had to been more to it than just let's revolt. I think like yeah, but I got it once I heard like the rest of it. There were two clips. It was the main one that they showed, and the other. So long story short, I think the culture would be different a little bit, even if it was like a huge impact. Some like people like myself, I feel like I'm a part of the culture too. Like I may not be who I was today. It may not affect like the industry per se, but it may affect more people personally. It's like some stuff he says is relatable. Like because even though he's rich and famous, blah blah blah, like we all go through the same struggles. It may be on a different level, but I know what depression is like.
And people go through changes also. Like no one's gonna stay one way forever. Like people like Drake, how he was back in like 2012, he's just like some other shit.
He's street Drake.
He's street Drake.
I like
Street Drake. That's a whole different discussion.
Street Drake is savage.
Right. I was thinking
Street Drake is savage. Street Drake is savage.
What's going on?
He made music with his love.
Yeah, I think it hit it now.
If he can't make music a block boy, I don't understand this. What's going on?
He's a gangster now.
He's a trap little baby.
He's a gangster
If you could give Kanye any advice, what advice would you give him? And we're gonna go in the same way that we went. Not on musically, just any advice, even with him being with his statements that he's saying and the way he's portraying himself.
I don't know. Like,
Wait, it's funny you say giving advice because in the song he says, "I don't take advice from people less successful than me."
yeah,
So,
like,
he
what
was
type of
exactly what he said. That is exactly
From a fan to someone else.
Yes.
He said, "I don't take advice from people less successful."
That is
That's
word
like,
for word. And you're sitting there like, well, I'm broke, so you got it, Kanye. Like,
I don't see myself telling Kanye advice because I don't know his goals. You know what I mean? You gotta know somebody's goals to give them advice. I don't really know or care, but I would just say put out more music that I like. That's my advice.
No auto-tune.
Like just put out. Auto-tune, it don't matter. Just make sure I like it. Cater more to me. That's my advice.
Hey, that's real.
That's good.
kind of feel what he said. Like, no matter what I say, I mean, Kanye's probably not gonna listen. Like, I would say, like, he probably needs like a person, like, if he's thinking a certain way, like, before he goes out and say it, like, have a person like, okay, so I'm thinking this, but he's not gonna do that. Like, he's gonna be like, it's free thinking, bro. I gotta be free. So
my turn about Kanye. Okay, so if I had any advice for Kanye, it would be to keep doing exactly what you're doing, right? And in this world, you can't please everybody. You know, you're gonna have unpopular opinions, people that not everybody's gonna like what you say, but as long as you are not saying, again, I will reiterate, as long as you're not saying anything that's clearly misogynistic, homophobic, in that line of direction, like, if you're gonna have an unpopular opinion, so be it. You can't please everybody. Like, so, you know, exercise your First Amendment, your freedom of speech, and I have no problem with it, and that's my message.
Okay, Chris?
If my opinion ever held any weight, which it probably never will, I would advise him to stop making albums in weekends, because I remember a time when you got in this car accident and you decided to take your time with your music and you really put your all and invested into it. And when you make an album in Colorado or Wyoming or wherever in a weekend, I notice. So if you could just take your time and make more than 7 songs, so that I don't listen for 24 minutes and realize I don't like 2 of the 7 songs and can only listen to 5 of the songs. It's since we're talking about what we want, you know. If you could just make more music that I like and care about it more. I'm not saying that you don't care at all, but more. You know, like, I like it when I like it when Kanye West makes music that makes me feel something in my heart, and I don't like it when I can tell that he's just screaming and make this the album in a weekend. I can tell. Not to say I don't love Ye. I love Ye, but if it was the first album that I had heard from Kanye West, I'd be like, all right, okay, well, that's fine.
It's not a good introduction.
Did he really make that?
He made it in like a week, in like 5 to 7 days.
No, I believe it because he had that slavery is a choice thing and then some.
Exactly.
I was like,
That
that was quite recent.
But hold
No, I'm done.
Your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my turn to say this because, honestly, just chill out with that Trump shit, bro. That's really, unless you're running for president, in which case that makes sense. But if you're not, then like just chill out. You make good music, keep doing that. You know, fix the clothes. Yeah.
Okay.
Kanye West. All I would say is keep doing you. Like what Michael Tierra said. Keep doing you. Like, but just know that we're watching, and just know that what you do actually holds. No matter how we feel, we might be strong enough to feel like it's like playing a video game. You play a video game, you might shoot up 1,000 people, but when you get off, you gonna go to work your 9 to 5, go home, do your regular life. Like us with Kanye, we know like Kanye is doing all this Donald Trump stuff. He's doing a lot of stuff about Section 8s and other things of that nature that people don't agree on. And it might be some people that actually looking for something right now that really don't have any guidance. And honestly, Black people, we put a lot of our search in music, especially hip hop. So that's something that definitely keep in mind of. It doesn't have to do anything with age. It can be somebody my age that doesn't feel like he has a purpose, and now listening to you and thinking maybe this is the new way. And if that's what you want, that's what you want. But that's up to you, brother. That's all I got.
All right. So I think that concludes our conversation on Kanye West. I appreciate you guys for sharing your opinions. And if you guys are watching, thank you. Share your opinions down below. This is We Talk Art 101. We're signing out. All the information will be in the description below, so you can definitely hit them up. And you guys can talk about whatever you want now. You can talk about